My name is Ayana Barrow, and I am a staff attorney at First Acceptance. I've been with First Acceptance for about a year and a half now. I would say one of my favorite things is the collaborative effort and being able to participate in a team aspect. So when it comes to any type of hot litigation topics or issues that are coming up within the organization or within the law, being able to collaborate from a team aspect of that with experienced members who have experienced knowledge and expertise in the legal profession. In addition to that, because this is a smaller company, being able to have that personal connection and being able to talk to executives in the C-suite. So when there's something that may be coming up within litigation in the pipeline, being able to talk to the executives up there to say, hey, these are hot topic issues. This may be something that may be affecting us as a litigation aspect. So I really enjoy those things about working here. So originally, I was actually going to go to med school. It wasn't until I went to undergrad, and I think it was probably around my junior year, I would say, is when I got introduced to wanting to study in the law. I've always been a person who has been all about helping. I believe that as part of your purpose in life, certain problems and issues that should not exist. And so I've always been in that mindset as I wanted to help others. So I attended undergrad at the University of Florida, go Gators, and that was a phenomenal experience. I also attended law school at the Capital University Law School, which is in Columbus, Ohio. So I got involved with the Perkins Bar Association once I relocated back from Columbus, Ohio to Florida. I knew when I graduated from law school that I wanted to live in a major city. And so I applied for jobs in mostly major cities. I was offered an opportunity to come work in Orlando. And I knew immediately, just based off of the knowledge and experience that I gained being in Ohio, to how important it is to get involved with the voluntary bar organizations. So I sought out the Young Lawyers Associations as well as minority organizations, and I found Perkins Bar Association. So I've been a member, I would say almost 10 years since I've been out of law school, and that was one of my things that I knew I needed to get involved with. I knew I wanted to be able to help, and I think part of those things with the voluntary bars is they help the community. And that's kind of how I got my start in getting involved with the Perkins Bar Association. I truly believed in their mission as well as their initiatives that they have as far as advancing African Americans within the legal community, as well as informing the community as well about criminal justice reform, as well as other legal issues. To be elected as the president of the Perkins Bar Association is truly, for me, a humbling experience as well as an honor. To be elected as president, to have members voted me in, which means that they truly trust in my leadership ability. And so it's been a humbling experience. And I'm truly honored, and I think that I am excited to lead the organization. I'm excited to bring forth some new initiatives, some innovative aspects to our organization. One of the things I ran on was bridging the gap and expanding the future. So I'm excited to bring those initiatives to fruition this upcoming year. I hope to accomplish several things. As I mentioned previously, I ran on the initiatives of bridging the gap and expanding the future. And so, one of my core values is to bridge the gap between what I would consider more seasoned attorneys. So, that's attorneys who've been practicing over 10 years, and our newer attorneys. So, some of the things that I've been looking forward to doing is bringing forth an attorney mentorship program, as well as advancing our membership portal right now, currently, and bringing some more innovative and more advanced technology to the organization. Also, when it comes to expanding the future, I've been working on doing things such as creating sustainability for the organization for the future, so that way we can be an organization that can continue to stand for 40 plus more years. Yes, so my relationship with Sarana, who's our executive vice president as well as our general counsel, has been a phenomenal relationship. I think her leadership, her experience within this field, as well as her involvement both in the organization of First Acceptance as well as outside with the number board that she sits on, has helped me to continue further the goals of my leadership aspects. Sarana has always been very supportive and encouraging to me when it comes to my leadership goals. And particularly, I applied about a year ago to what's called the Florida Bar William and Reese Leadership Academy, which is essentially a multi-session training program that the Florida Bar puts on that helps develop a diverse and inclusive body of lawyers who are to become effective leaders within the bar as well as within our profession and the community at large. And so I remember applying for that, and I needed to have my managers sign off on it. And I immediately, reached out to Sarana, explained to her what that program was, and she was so excited and so supportive and was like, absolutely, I love to, have you participate in that. So I feel like she's been very encouraging, supportive in anything when it comes to me and my leadership advancements, as well as when I told her I won this position, she informed the team, we had congratulations, and she's been so supportive of every aspect of it. So, what's next for me in my legal career is to continue to grow both professionally as well as personally within my career, to continue to mentor the next generation. I believe that service to others is the rent that you pay for their room here on earth. And ultimately, is to continue to challenge myself both professionally as well as personally to continue to seek out opportunities and to continue to help advocate for the lives of others and for the people who are the voiceless. The most important lesson that I feel like I've learned during my legal career is to never let your highs get you too high and to never let your lows get you too low. So often, if you may have a bad day, don't let that get the best of you. And also, when you're on top, don't let that surpass everything. Just again, that I am honored to be the incoming president of the Policy Perkins Bar Association. It's truly a humbling experience that the members have elected me to lead this organization. I'm looking forward to doing great work and working tirelessly on behalf of the members as well as the community. And I'm so grateful and honored to have First Acceptance support. I'd like to thank several people who've played instrumental roles within my life. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for being able to get me to where I am within my career, as well as both professionally as well as personally. I like to thank my mom. She's always been one of my biggest cheerleaders and supporters. Sometimes she's a little tough on me, but it helped to shape the woman that I am today. I'd also like to thank my grandmother for always encouraging me, listening, and being a great sounding block when I need that guidance and that reassurance. I like to thank my friends who have known me for years, my village, my tribe, my sisters. I like to thank them. I like to thank the mentors who have helped me along the way in law school, as well as both now professionally as an attorney. And again, I'd like to thank the members of the Policy Perkins Bar Association for electing me to fulfill this next role. And I'd like to thank First Acceptance for supporting me along this journey.